What was the movement of settlers to the west called? The answer is westward expansion. What discovery started the California Gold Rush? The answer is gold. The California Gold Rush began in what year? The answer is 1848. Who discovered gold at Sutter's Mill? The answer is James Marshall. What nickname was given to gold seekers in 1849? The answer is 49ers. Which trail did many settlers use to travel west? The answer is Oregon Trail. Which purchase doubled the size of the U.S. in 1803? The answer is Louisiana Purchase. Who was president during the Louisiana Purchase? The answer is Thomas Jefferson. Which river was vital for Western travel? The answer is Mississippi River. What was the name for covered wagons used by settlers? The answer is prairie schooners. What was the belief that Americans should expand west called? The answer is manifest destiny. Which state was most associated with the gold rush? The answer is California. What mountain range did pioneers cross? The answer is Rocky Mountains. What job did many gold rush miners do? The answer is prospecting. Which route helped settlers reach California? The answer is California Trail. What animal was commonly used to pull wagons? The answer is oxen. What tool was used to search for gold in rivers? The answer is pan. Which territory became a state because of the gold rush population boom? The answer is California. Which western city grew quickly during the gold rush? The answer is San Francisco. What law allowed settlers to claim land cheaply? The answer is Homestead Act. Who explored the West with an expedition from 1804 to 1806? The answer is Lewis and Clark. What Native American woman helped Lewis and Clark? The answer is Sacagawea. What region was known as the Wild West? The answer is frontier. Which purchase added land from Mexico in 1853? The answer is Gadsden Purchase. Which state became famous for silver mining? The answer is Nevada. What were small towns built around mining camps called? The answer is boomtowns. What was a person traveling west in search of land called? The answer is pioneer. Which trail went from Missouri to Oregon? The answer is Oregon Trail. What was the name for lawless western towns? The answer is frontier towns. Westward expansion helped the U.S. reach which ocean? The answer is Pacific Ocean. What nickname described the western boundary of settlement? The answer is the frontier. What type of business often grew in boomtowns? The answer is saloons. What disease affected many pioneers on trails? The answer is cholera. What animal symbolized the Great Plains? The answer is bison. Which river trail led to Santa Fe? The answer is Santa Fe Trail. What were traveling groups of wagons called? The answer is wagon trains. Which law gave 160 acres of land to settlers? The answer is Homestead Act. What were cowherders called? The answer is cowboys. What famous mail service used fast riders? The answer is Pony Express. The Pony Express mainly delivered what? The answer is mail. What vehicle carried passengers and mail west? The answer is stagecoach. Which state became famous for the Comstock lode? The answer is Nevada. What was a person who searched for gold called? The answer is prospector. What tool broke rock to find gold? The answer is pickaxe. Which western fort became a key stopping point? The answer is Fort Laramie. What did settlers often trade with Native Americans? The answer is goods. Which animal was used by Plains tribes for hunting? The answer is horse. Which law forced Native Americans to move west? The answer is Indian Removal Act. What route followed rivers westward? The answer is Oregon Trail. Which mineral besides gold drew miners west? The answer is silver. What term describes rapid town growth? The answer is boom. What was a quick house built in boomtowns? The answer is shanty. What did ranchers mainly raise? The answer is cattle. What trail ended in Oregon's Willamette Valley? The answer is Oregon Trail. What helped miners separate gold from dirt? The answer is water. What year did the gold rush boom begin? The answer is 1849. What Western lawmen were famous for keeping order? The answer is sheriffs. What type of building stored gold? The answer is bank. What animal symbolized frontier freedom? The answer is horse. What did pioneers fear most on the trail? The answer is disease. What region had vast grasslands? The answer is Great Plains. What natural barrier slowed travel west? The answer is mountains. What vehicle later replaced wagon travel? The answer is railroad. Which railroad connected east and west in 1869? The answer is Transcontinental Railroad. What tool helped farmers cut prairie soil? The answer is steel plow. What crop grew well on the plains? The answer is wheat. What group moved cattle along trails? The answer is cowboys. Which trail led to New Mexico? The answer is Santa Fe Trail. What western city became a railroad hub? The answer is Chicago. What famous path led settlers through Wyoming? The answer is Oregon Trail. What did pioneers build homes from on the plains? The answer is sod. What weather event caused crop failure? The answer is drought. What law gave land to railroad companies? The answer is Pacific Railway Act. What tool was used to dig wells? The answer is drill. What animal pulled stagecoaches? The answer is horses. What Western trade involved moving cattle north? The answer is cattle drives. What trail ended in California? The answer is California Trail. What state had the Klondike Gold Rush? The answer is Alaska. What metal was mined in Colorado? The answer is silver. What made Western towns wild? The answer is lack of law. What building often served as the town center? The answer is saloon. What natural resource drove cattle ranching? The answer is grass. What invention improved farming on the plains? The answer is steel plow. What river valley was rich farmland? The answer is Mississippi Valley. What famous desert challenged travelers? The answer is Mojave Desert. What job fixed horseshoes? The answer is blacksmith. What Western job guarded towns? The answer is Marshall. What did settlers use to cook on trails? The answer is campfires. What animal carried supplies besides wagons? The answer is mule.